You woke up this morning, set the alarm, made the commute, sat through the meetings, answered the emails nobody actually needed answered, and somewhere between your second coffee and your fourth Teams notification, you had that feeling again. The one you do not say out loud. Is this it? Not a crisis, not a breakdown, just a quiet question that shows up on Tuesday mornings when nothing is wrong, but nothing feels right either. Now, let me show you something. Meet Daniel, 22 years old. No degree, no office, no boss. Last month, Daniel made £14,000. You are already thinking something. Lucky, not real, not sustainable, right place, right time. Daniel has made over £14,000 every single month for the last 11 months. I'm from a bedroom that still has the same furniture his parents bought him at 16. While you were in your third meeting of the day discussing a PowerPoint, nobody will remember by Friday, Daniel uploaded a video. That video made more money in 72 hours than your last 2 paychecks combined. And this is not about Daniel being lucky. This is not about YouTube being the answer. And this is definitely not about your job being wrong. This is about a shift happening right now, quietly, in every industry, in every city that nobody in your office is talking about. And the most uncomfortable part, you already have everything Daniel had when he started. And honestly, most people will watch this and do nothing. So hit subscribe because we have these conversations every week, and trust me, you need to hear what is coming next. Let me show you something that nobody puts in a job description. In 2025, a major UK bank announced record profits. The same quarter, they made over 1,000 employees redundant, not because the company was struggling, because the company was optimizing. And here is what that means in plain language. Your loyalty to them and their loyalty to you are not the same thing. They never were. According to recent data, millions of workers in the US filed for unemployment between 2022 and 2025. Many of them had been with their companies for over a decade. Many of them genuinely believed they were safe. Studies suggest the average UK worker now changes jobs every 5 years. Not always by choice, often by force. And while all of this was happening quietly in every industry, Daniel was in his bedroom, not worrying about quarterly targets, not worrying about restructuring, not worrying about whether his manager liked him enough to keep him on the team, because nobody can make Daniel redundant. Think about that for a second. The thing you have been chasing your entire career, security, Daniel has it in a way your employment contract never actually gave you. You thought security meant a stable job. Daniel found out security means nobody else controls your income. And in 2026, those two definitions are not even close to the same thing. Here is what nobody talks about in performance reviews. Your employment contract has a notice period, usually 1 month, sometimes 3. That is the actual amount of security your years of loyalty bought you, 1 to 3 months. Daniel has no notice period, more because nobody can serve him one. The ground underneath the traditional career path has been shifting for years. Most people felt it, but never looked down. This video is asking you to look down. So let us talk about what is actually happening to your money inside that stable job, because this is where most people get genuinely surprised. According to recent reports, the average UK salary in 2026 sits at around £39,000 per year. In the US, roughly $59,000. Sounds reasonable, sounds livable, but here is what that number does not show you. After tax, national insurance, and a standard 5% pension contribution, your £39,000 becomes roughly £27,000 in actual take-home pay. That is around £2,250 per month. Rent or mortgage in most UK cities, £900 to £1,400. Utilities, food, transport, phone, another £600 to £800. And suddenly, your stable salary leaves you with £50 to £300 per month. Not to invest, not to build, just leftover. And every year, your salary goes up by 2 to 3% in every year. Inflation quietly takes more than that. You are running, but the floor is moving faster than your feet. Now look at Daniel. Daniel's first year on YouTube. He made £8,000, less than you, genuinely less. But his costs were almost zero. No commute, no work wardrobe, no buying lunch near the office. His second year, £24,000. His third year, £67,000. And here is what nobody tells you about that trajectory. Daniel's income has no ceiling. Yours has a salary band. Daniel's income grows while he sleeps. Yours stops the moment you stop showing up, and you can stop watching right now. But what is coming next is the part most people never see. The part that explains why working harder inside the same structure will never get you out of it. Now we need to talk about the number nobody puts in the job description. The real cost of your stable job, not the salary, not the benefits package, the actual long-term financial cost of choosing security over ownership. Stay with this. Studies suggest that if you are 28 years old, earning £35,000, and you stay on a standard career trajectory, getting your standard raises every year, by the time you are 50, you will have earned approximately £900,000 in gross lifetime income. £900,000. Sounds like a lot after tax, after living expenses, after the mortgage, after the kids. Research indicates the average person in that scenario retires with between £180,000 and £240,000 in total savings. Out of £900,000 earned, you kept less than 25%. Now, here is what makes this the most important part of everything we have been building. Daniel, at 28, making £67,000 in year 3, is not just earning more, he is building an asset. Every video he has ever made is still generating income right now. While he sleeps, while he is on holiday, while he is doing absolutely nothing. Your job generates income for exactly the hours you show up. Daniel's work generates income for the rest of his life. And in 20 years, that difference does not look like a salary gap. It looks like two completely different financial realities. One person at 50 with £200,000 in savings, and one person at 50 with an asset generating £8,000 to £15,000 per month passively. Same starting point, same age, same country. The only difference, one built income, the other built an asset, and nobody in your office is having this conversation. So, what do you actually do with this? Because this video is not about telling you to quit your job tomorrow. That would be the worst possible advice. Your job is real income. It pays real bills. It keeps real lights on. And anyone who tells you to just quit and follow your passion without a plan has never had to explain a missed rent payment. But here's what this video is asking you to do. Start seeing your job for exactly what it is. A funding mechanism, not a destination. The people who win financially in the next 20 years are not going to be the ones who found the best job. They are going to be the ones who use their job to build something on the side, quietly, consistently, without waiting for permission. Daniel did not quit anything to start YouTube. He started at 9 p.m. after work, every night for 8 months, before he made a single pound. The job funded the asset until the asset replaced the job. And here is the practical version of that for you. You do not need YouTube. You do not need to be on camera. You do not need a viral moment. You need one income stream that does not stop when you stop. One skill that can be monetized outside of a salary. One thing you are building at 9 p.m. that your employer has no control over. Because the most dangerous financial position in 2026 is having only one source of income. And that source being entirely dependent on someone else's decision to keep you. The shift is already happening. The only question is which side of it you are on. Let us make this even more real, because numbers on a screen are easy to ignore. But this one should be difficult. Take two people, same age, both 27, both earning £35,000. Marcus puts his head down, works hard, gets his raises, stays loyal. In 20 years, Marcus has worked his way up to £55,000. He has £190,000 in savings. He is proud of what he built. James, at 27, starts a newsletter on the side, spends 2 hours every evening. For 18 months, nothing happens. Month 19. £400 comes in. Month 24. £1,200 per month. Year 5. £4,000 per month from the newsletter alone. Still working his job. Year 10. The newsletter is making more than his salary. He keeps the job for the pension, but the income anxiety, the Sunday night dread, the fear of the 4-minute HR call, gone. And here's what the numbers actually look like at 47. Marcus, £190,000 in savings, one income source, entirely dependent on his employer. James, £190,000 in savings, plus an asset generating £4,000 per month passively. Same starting salary, same age, same effort level. The only difference is what James did at 9 p.m. And the gap between those two lives is not a gap in talent or luck or opportunity. It is a gap in the question they asked themselves at 27. Marcus never asked the question. James asked it once and never stopped asking. Let us end with the real number. Not Daniel's number, not James's number, yours. If you are 28 right now, and you spend the next 20 years inside the same salary structure, same raises, same ceiling, by 48, you will have approximately £200,000 in savings if you are disciplined. That is the best case version of the traditional path. Now take that same person, same age, same job, but they spend 2 hours every evening for 3 years building one additional income stream. Conservative estimate. £1,000 per month passive income by year 3. Over the next 17 years, that £1,000 per month, compounded and reinvested, does not add £204,000 to their wealth. It adds £480,000. Same person, same job, same salary. The only difference is 2 hours every evening for 3 years. And here is the regret. Most people know this. They have heard some version of this before. They nodded along. They felt something shift. And then they went back to the same routine because starting feels hard and the job feels safe and 9 p.m. feels late and there's always tomorrow, but tomorrow has a price and that price compounds. Every year you wait, the gap between where you are and where you could have been grows by approximately £28,000. Not because you spent it, because you never built the thing that would have generated it. And one day, 20 years from now, you will open your bank account, see a number that should have been 3 times bigger, and wonder where the years went. This is Regretomics. See the regret before you sign,